Hello, everybody. How are you doing? As you can tell, my face is mostly better by the time of this broadcast. I don't have to do as much of this talking through my teeth kind of thing, which is nice. Um, and I have something that I'm. This is another one of those things that I was sure I had done them before, and so I was thinking, oh, I'm going to do a comparison between now and then, and I went back to try to find the episode, and I can't find it. I do have a few that are numbered but aren't titled, like maybe 5 or 6 episodes early on, sometime somewhere in the first 10, and it could be in one of those, and I just have to go back and find it. But nevertheless, I'm going to review this edition of this one. And this is, of course, Goose Island Bourbon County Brand Stout. Now, they put these out every year, every couple of years, and they're all a little bit different because they age them in um, in bourbon barrels, of course. It's barrel aged, and it develops in the bottle for up to 5 years. I don't know if that's coming through on the camera. It looks a little fuzzy. Oh well, I don't know. But it's a very simple bottle. Not a lot in the way of logos and things. Um, but they've all been good. I've had at least two other versions of this. Now these aren't cheap. This here is $13.99 at my local grocery store, and this is what size is this? How big is this? Um, it's a pint. This is a full pint, and it's 14 bucks, 13.99 at my local grocery stores. It's 14% alcohol, so it's pretty hefty for a beer. Um, but I've liked every version. I've gotten a bottle of this each year since probably 2020. Um, I got a 6 pack the first time I got it through either Craft Shack or Blackwell's Spirits or something. I don't remember where I got it from. Sip Whiskey or something, probably Craft Shack. And it was very expensive because, at 14 bucks a pop, plus there being 6, plus the shipping was pretty hefty. And it smells delicious. Like the flavors in here are ridiculously good. I'm going to try this version. This is the 2021 version. Um, I don't remember what edition the other ones I've had were. If they were like the 2018, 2019 or something. I did a pretty heavy-handed pour of that, but it's pretty good. I've got it in my matching Goose Island brand glass, and this isn't a full pint in the glass. It's not a full pint glass, so I'm gonna put this back up and put this next to me here. And pet the cat. I'll add a little bit more to it now that it's settled. It settles pretty quick for a stout. There we go. And each time I've tried this, it's had this really nice chocolatey, caramelly, really kind of distinct flavor from the bourbon barrels, and it's really excellent stuff. It doesn't taste very beer-like, which is what I really like. I'm a really big fan of beers that don't always taste like beer. I like them to have some flavor, but not be a flavored beer, if that makes sense. I don't want like artificial stuff usually put in. I know I do a lot of reviews of like peanut butter and chocolate beers and have had stuff in there, but I prefer a stout that doesn't have those flavors added in. They're just naturally what develops from the aging process. So, smells like coffee, some deep, dark, almost some banana in there. Let's give it a taste and see what happens. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. A rich, sweet coffee flavor is what I'm getting from that. Rich, dark coffee. Ooh, that's really nice. You're getting some mocha in there. There's some vanilla, some espresso almost like the coffee, and that's not added in. Remember, this is all just what develops naturally. They didn't add any coffee to it. They didn't add any artificial flavors. It's just this is what happens from its time in the barrel, and it's real nice. It's not sharp. It doesn't have any bite to it. It's just nice and mellow. Mm. Has a nice warming effect too. Not as pronounced as a spirit, but it does. You do start to feel a little bit of warming up, and the buzz starts moving in pretty quick on these, and it's a nice feeling. They sell these individually at my local grocery store at $14 a bottle. But like I said, you can order them from places online for a variety of prices. Let me answer a quick text message here. I've had problems with my mail sometimes. The mail delivery people, the postal service. I know I'm taking up your time. You're like, what is so important? Okay. I was supposed to get something in the mail today, and I didn't. And it looks like it wasn't even attempted to be delivered, so it should get here tomorrow. Um, Lots of deliveries coming in. Lots of deliveries coming in. Mm. Oh, that's really good. Like these are really, really excellent, and I'm sure I've reviewed them on the channel before. Um, I think a few fell through the cracks because I wasn't always sending them to YouTube. I was just doing things on Facebook, doing Facebook Lives, and I don't think all of them were saved, or I don't think I saved them from Facebook to upload them over to YouTube. I thought I had gotten all of the early ones, but maybe I didn't. Because I'm sure I've reviewed this before. I've said very similar things about it every single time I've had it. It's excellent. And in some years, this will be the third or the fourth edition that I've had. And they're all mostly similar, but there's always a little bit of something that makes them different. This one leaves a definite bourbon aftertaste. You can definitely tell that it was an old bourbon barrel, and I'm getting a lot of good, solid bourbon flavor on the back end that is really, really pleasant. It's very nice, and even though it had that foam and it's got a little bit of bubbling in there, it's not heavily carbonated, so it gives it a nice, very, and I always hate having to use the word because it seems to be the most common word people always use, but it is very smooth, silky smooth, all the way down. It's excellent stuff. It's delicious. So keep an eye out for these at your local stores. The Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. This was again the 2021 expression, and they're all really excellent. They're all great stuff. I love them. I don't get them super often because of the price. They are $13.99 a pint, which for beer is pretty expensive. for a single beer. For $3 more, when it's not on sale, I can get an entire 12-pack of Guinness. But the Guinness, while delicious, does not taste like this, and doesn't have the alcohol content that this does. So I recommend these sparingly. You don't want to overdo them. They're a good special treat. And this is episode 99. So the next episode is that, as of this recording, is going to be the 100th episode. And I'm going to do something live. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I want to do something special. I definitely want to do something special for it, but I haven't decided on what. I've got a couple of ideas in my head, but nothing concrete yet. Right now, as I'm recording this, it's February. You're not going to see this till later, probably not till, I don't know, like sometime in the spring. But hopefully for episode 99, or this is episode 99, hopefully for episode 100, it'll be warm weather outside and I can do something outside again, because I would love to get back outside in the sunshine and do something, do maybe like an array of different things, do a mega tasting, a mega comparison of some kind. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, good stuff. Goose Island Bourbon County brand stout. And that's what I have for you. So, of course, until next time, as always, cheers.